This woman in front of me is too good at hiding things. The game is recognized as the strongest, the Sword of Thorns at number 86 in the weapon spectrum. He actually hid it in his clothes like this. Just now, a beautiful woman with red hair, they are forming a group to chase and kill 3 Xiaomeng, Xinshin. Among them are players with my 524 growth point. I saw a huge fireball. Fell on their escape route. Scared them into running away. Seeing this beautiful woman with red hair, she inserted her waist in disdain. He opened his sexy lips. What this lady likes. There is nothing you can't get. I'll let you delete the number and start over today. Die for this lady. After saying that, his hands actually exuded Dao treasures. I saw red ropes appear in the air. And then they got entangled. The pink-haired girl who was running away. And the horror of the scene made her cry out. He kept shouting for help. I see. See this for the 524 teenagers next to you. He directly pulled out the sword in his hand. He shouted, "Hua!" Then he cut at the red rope in the air. After the sword goes down, the pink-haired girl fell, hugged by him. Don't care what to say. He turned around and left. But it didn't take long. They're in a corner. Because they actually walked to a cliff. The blue-haired boy leading the way. Now there is a desperate roar. Bastard, there's no way ahead. What? Fenting brother, what should we do? The new skin I just got is getting cold before it works. Annoying. There were only 524 teenagers present. Still a nympho? Huahua, I will protect you. Don't be afraid. Then the beautiful woman with red hair caught up, and they're still flirting. Prepare to be merciful and send them to resurrection. Didn't notice? A huge teleportation array appeared above their heads. Just a loud bang. One appeared on the ground. Huge pit. The players on the side of the beautiful woman with red hair were killed and injured. The smoke clears. I saw me holding a novice staff. Slowly stood up. Look at the hole in front of you. I exclaimed. Hey, just smashed such a small pit. So low key, probably no one will find out. But I turned around and saw a bunch of butts facing me. And it made me wonder. Whoops, I just landed casually. Why gather a bunch of people? Lying at my feet pretending to be seriously injured. Do you want to touch porcelain? As I was talking, I suddenly noticed a different look. Wait, why are there so many people watching? Looking at the crowd that appeared indifferently around, I looked confused. But what about a low profile? What a massive shooting scene! It doesn't matter. Just climb out first and then pretend to be stupid. Without hesitation, I reached out and grabbed the edge of the pothole. At this time, an interweaving suddenly sounded. Miss Ben, stop. And I looked up. And I got this big picture. I saw a beautiful woman with red hair and stepped on my shoulder, while mocking the 3 people behind him. Could this be your gardener? Another apprentice-level Zanwuzhuang. Are you trying to kill me? Can you inherit my ant melon? Listen to him. I have some doubts. What rescuer? But no matter how much. Miss, Do you know that you are gone? See, we didn't answer. A beautiful woman with red hair. Since you are so arrogant, then I'm welcome. Now I will send you on your way with this sword of thorns. Saying, suddenly he pulled out a long sword from his chest. This makes my eyes explode. Oh no, oh no. Such a large sword. How the hell did you get it in there? Calm down. I'm a little curious about this sword. Whispering about the beautiful woman with red hair. What kind of sword is this? Wow? Look how discerning I am. The beautiful woman with red hair is also very happy. Of course it's fine. This sword is the most powerful weapon recognized by miracles. The 86th bloodshed continues to blast. Touch it and you will be on the list of losing 1% per second. 100 seconds to protect your dog bag. Just ask if you are afraid. The voice just fell. The crowd swarmed. The male protagonist stands in front of 3 people. Raise your staff to the darkness. You edge, no. Almost got caught. The male protagonist is thinking, what tricks do ordinary players use? At this time, a little quack has come to the male protagonist. Boy, are you scared silly? Die obediently. Just then, the male protagonist also remembered the trick. Only listen to the skill to activate level 4 flame group magic. At the same time, 3 little fireballs slowly and leisurely came to the top of everyone's head. Everyone immediately laughed when they saw this skill. This fireball can also be called total magic. Terma is rubbish. Open the door to the trash. Garbage is home. While still laughing, one accidentally touched a small fireball. I saw a bang. All fireballs exploded instantly. Sparks. The girl standing there broke out in a cold sweat. How is that possible? An apprentice used the whole fireball, killed more than 20 scholars and adventurers in seconds. What a bug. This is... Like and follow. The next episode will be even more exciting. Love you. The genius who is mainly trained by men is actually a sweetener. No, Dad will never allow it. The story takes place after defeating the mercenary group. The male protagonist turned in circles around the mercenary girl. At this time, the male protagonist walked up to the girl and said, "Little cutie, don't be afraid, I won't kill you. But you have to let me touch it." I didn't wait for the male protagonist to finish speaking. The girl slapped the stinky rascal. However, this action triggered the male protagonist's passive skill. The girl was instantly passive rebound skills of the male lead. Hit yourself. I said rascal you. Ghost, I don't want to scold you. I just want to touch your little sword. Then the girl drew her sword, slowly approached the male protagonist, kneeling in an instant. Boss, I rubbed the loach. This male protagonist is speechless. Put the sword on the ground. I'll touch it and give it back to you. Girls want to cry too. Push the man's mouth together, deceiving ghost. You'd better take it directly. Random male protagonist puts his hand on the sharp hilt. Instantly, he was stabbed with blood. However, while the male protagonist is really hurt, it also triggered a passive skill that restores 500% of health. When the male protagonist sees this, he can't even hurt the fog. This sword is too rubbish. Forget it, since I touched your sword. Then the space ring is for you. Go quickly. Cut this thing with the fork that was struck by lightning. Then pick up the space ring. It turned out to be orange equipment. Legendary quality. Looking at the entire miracle continent, there are not many. Is this person really the boss? Then the male protagonist glanced at the kid, thinking of my lovely 524 boy. Come with me to level up. Send me home with a knife of 99,999 as soon as possible. Then the male protagonist looked at him. This growth value, playing casually, should also be the start of a master. How can you be wearing blue and green tattered equipment? So miserable. At this moment, the woman said, "Sunny day, it's all your fault, Deluo. It made my fainting brother so miserable. How do you compensate us?" Huawa, don't be angry. I'm going to take the task right away. Guaranteed to make up for all losses next time you go online. The male protagonist sees this picture. Isn't this clearly a simp? Random male protagonist roared up to the sky. Why? The only brave man who could possibly kill me. He's still a simp. But it's good that they're gone. It's just me and the boy. Then I can train. The boy said that this gentleman is not. Thank you so much for saving us just now. Hey, this is actually the light of the right path, just shining on the ground. The male protagonist is secretly happy. This teenager is still a little naive at heart. Love, love. Keep him. Then he said to the boy, "Don't call me sir. Call me Hester. Since you want to thank me, why don't you take you to brush your equipment?" The boy replied that although he was very grateful, but I still have to refuse. I want to make up for all the losses on my own. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to implicate you. The male lead diamond has a horse galloping within 10,000. The super genius of 524 turned out to be a garbage picker simp. Dad would never allow it. Otherwise, wait for him to pick up trash and upgrade to kill me. I've run out of oil and I've been dying like dementia. And then there's this. The knight has a mission entrusted by the boss. Go to the Crimson Flame Swamp to brush monsters. The boss said that as long as the task is completed, I can handle dropped items. Let's go together. How about 5 or 5 points? However, the male protagonist was panicked. Xiao Nian, do you want to rise up? Your father, I am your strong backing. The boy said that there is no time to receive it. I cannot. No, can't. Anyway, you can't refuse. How did you do it? I am a simp. This is actually what I want to say. My bag is not big enough either. Just finished speaking. The girl just ran over and said it's okay. My big and small brothers take me with them. My place is big. My energy is beyond your imagination. This wave of operation. Xiao Nian bleeds directly as a mirror. At this moment, the male protagonist blocked Xiao Nian's eyes. Said, I was blind. Hurry up, hurry up. In the blink of an eye, he came to the middle of the swamp. Why are you still following? Dog skin plaster? Forget it. Just follow. I'm going to open the boss's witty magic scroll.